If you've been doing paid traffic, there may be one mistake that you're making with your ads that you're unaware of. Now, if you're a power user and you do a lot of ad campaigns, maybe you've already figured this out. But for most of the businesses that we work with here at Blue Cow Marketing, this simple tweak, this simple strategy, and I'm going to walk you through it here in the next 3 to 4 minutes, will not only save you a lot of time, money, but it will also create better conversions for you. But in order to really understand it, we have to understand the three types of buyers that are out there. And there are three different types, as I mentioned. The first ones are the TBs. These are the today buyers. These are the people who are ready to buy your product or service today. And next to that are the FBs. These are the future buyers. Now, future buyers are really the bread and butter of what we're going to be talking about. But in order to understand the today buyers and the future buyers, you also need to be aware of a third silo. And these are the NGBs. These are the never gonna buyers, right? These are the people who are not a fit for your service or your product. You know, they don't want what it is that you have, not because you got a bad service or a bad product. It's because it's just not a fit for them. And this is where the majority of traffic, the majority of traditional advertising is focused towards. I mean, look at newspaper and radio. When you look at the subscriber base, it's going out to everyone. And a good majority of people of those are never going to buy from you. So why are you spending that money? And ultimately, a lot of first-time paid traffic advertisers or businesses that are getting into doing this are including these type of people in their ads. And really, it's not a great way to convert and really make the best use of it. So let's first talk about the today buyers. These are the people who are going to find you through search. Just think about it. If you need an emergency electrician to come in because there's something wrong, or a plumber, you're going to go online, right? You're going to look up plumbers in whatever town or city you live in, and you're going to look through and you're going to call them up because you need them right then. They don't need to nurture you. They don't need to do anything. Basically, pretty much the first one that answers the phone is going to get your business, right? The today buyers. Now search, and you can come up in paid search, which is using the Google search network or the display network. It's more costly than using Facebook, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We are here to talk about that middle one in the screen here, the future buyers, right? This is the great way that we can leverage Facebook ads and Instagram ads to nurture those buyers, right? Those people who are ready to make a decision, not today, right? But down the road, right? The buying cycle, it could be a month, 2 months, 6 months, whatever it is. And your product is going to have a different one. But we do that through retargeting, right? And retargeting is a very, very powerful way to leverage these type of ad platforms. And the best part about it is you can get it set up and it can run and it can convert for you, and you don't have to really do anything if it's set up properly. So let's go ahead and look at retargeting. And this is where I'm going to identify that number one mistake that we're seeing most people making when they're starting out doing paid traffic. So let's look at the first thing here, right? This is a blanket target. So don't get hyper focused when you're doing some of your targeting, initial targeting, in some of the content that you're putting out there. We're going to use the example of video. Video is a great platform on Facebook right now. It's converting really well. It's very engageable, and the cost per view is extremely low compared to other methods. So here's a technique and a tactic that we like to use. We use a blanket target, which means that we are going to go for a broader range of people. So if you're in a geographic area that you service, then we're obviously going to take that into account. But if you're doing, if you mainly do business and your target demographic is women between 35 and 55, then we would go in and we would target women between 35 and 55. And then that's who we would target, right? And send out a video piece of content, not an ad, not an advertisement, but an educational ad, infotorial or advertorial. See, I can't even speak now. I'm so excited about this, but you know what I mean, right? Content. It's great content. It's educational. It provides value. It's not a selling piece. Okay. And the purpose behind this is going to include some of those NGBs, those never gonna buyers, right? That are out there. And at least they're in the right demographic. Okay. Now, when we look at the NGBs in traditional advertising, right, that may include people like from 18 to 35, right? Those are outside of your range. You don't even want to target those. But we want to target at least a general broad area of who it is that we want to do business with. A majority of those people will watch that video when it comes to their newsfeed. And what happens with that is they get this right here, not really cool hairdo. That's supposed to be a flame, but they become warm leads. And this is by self-identifying their behavior of what they've done, right? It's like they raised their hand and said, yeah, I'm somewhat interested in what you're selling me, right? Or what you're telling me or educating me about, right? That's what they're saying. Here's the key. You then need to take those people and put them into a custom audience that is a warm lead. Now, here's the mistake that people make, even if they get to this point, right? A lot of times the first mistake they make is they're going out and they're just running ads and trying to sell. But the mistake people make, if they have a level of retargeting, is they immediately be like, all right, these people, we need to now make an offer, we need to sell to them. And that's all the rest of the ads that are going out are sales pitches. So what you need to do is you need to take that custom audience and we need to run another piece of value content and another piece of value content, right? So now they got value education, value education, value education, right? They're learning more about it. They're liking, they're knowing you, they're trusting you. And you might be like, hey, Sean, yeah, but when do we sell our stuff? And that's when we do it right here. In conjunction with this, parallel at the same time, we're also running offer ads. So not only is value content coming still through their newsfeed, but also offers of how they can do business with you. Okay, think about that. The blues, educational, providing value, informational, right? Raise their hand. I'm interested in this. Show me more great content. You do. You show them more content. But in the human brain, at some point, they're going to say, all right, what's next? I want to do more of this. I want to work with this person. I want this product. And they're going to say, how do I get it? You're going to also need to have that going on at the same time. Because somebody might convert off the first one, right? They watch the video, they want to buy. That offer needs to show up in their newsfeed. But it can't just be offer, because you'll also alienate those people who need a longer buying cycle, a longer buying process for them to convert through your marketing funnel. So if that makes sense with you, and you still need some help with that, and you'd like to have us manage your paid traffic campaigns, go to our website, bluecowmarketing.ca, or send me a text, give me a call, 902-300-3030. I'd be happy to talk with you about what objectives you are trying to achieve in your business advertising, in your marketing, and see what kind of paid traffic campaign we can put together for you. Thanks for watching.